This is your guy Piggy Pick'em. We are live at Collector Zone. It is our annual StatueCon. We are here with Weta Workshop, and we will allow these gentlemen to introduce themselves, and then they are going to tell us 3 pieces each that we think you guys should know about.
Hi guys, my name's Jules. I'm the creative director at Weta Workshop Consumer Products.
And I'm Jack. I'm part of the sales team division at Weta Workshop.
Right, so 3 collectibles.
Yes.
All right, let's start here. This is our new King Theoden Classic series. I really love him. He's sculpted by a guy called Daniel Holland. I just think he's captured the essence of the character really, really well. Kind of a fan of the Rohan stuff, so I'm always happy when we get that. Round here is my favourite piece at the moment. I'm a massive Warhammer fan, so it's a huge pleasure for us to get to work with them. Abaddon the Despoiler is my favourite piece at the moment for a number of reasons. I just think it came out really well. But we had, in the development time of him took a bit longer, so my team was taking longer than what people wanted. So we were trying to figure out ways to make him cheaper or more affordable or to speed production up, and we just couldn't. So we just asked the creative team, my team, to just double down and make it as cool as you possibly can, and this is the result of that.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. Definitely. This is a masterpiece. This is a work of art.
Yeah, I think he came out really well.
That's an understatement.
By a guy called Dan Cockasell and Victor Gully. They're huge Warhammer guys too. So, a lot of love went into that one.
Look at the skulls on the back, the blood at the base, the blood dripping from the level of detail in this piece is astonishing. So whatever extra time that you guys took to make this perfection was well worth it. You can't beat it. I know it sounds horrible, but we're all guys. The bloodier, the better. And this gives you blood.
Yeah,
this gives you
quite
blood.
Visceral. He's cool, man. I just every time I look at him, I just get really happy. He's cool.
Awesome.
This one here is Faramir, the Charge at Osgiliath. We revealed this last week at San Diego Comic-Con, so it's not actually available for pre-order yet, but this is one of 2 prototypes that we have. I'm hoping that we can launch it for pre-order in the next month or so, but we've never done Faramir on horseback before, and this is from that really pivotal moment in the Return of the King where essentially charging to his death. And
awesome.
Our creative team, like Jules,
Gary Hunt, yep. So the sculptor on this was a guy called Gary Hunt. He's one of our most senior sculptors. He worked on the Lord of the Rings trilogy and the Hobbit trilogy films. And he gave a speech one day. We were discussing, having a beer on a Friday night after work, just talking about what characters we should do. And Gary just told us about how he'd always wanted to do Faramir.
Wow.
Dude, go.
Yeah.
Do Faramir.
Yeah.
So quick sidebar, gentlemen. What's it like when you're in the creative process and you have the actual people that worked on the IPs and on the products that we see as movies? What is that like, just to have them have weigh in and input in that creative?
We're very lucky.
Yeah, it's awesome. Because we still have this armor at the workshop, so we put one of our crew in the armor, and then we scan them in the armor, so we have the best reference possible. And then having guys and girls that worked on the film, they still remember all this stuff, So they're bringing such a wealth of knowledge. So it's a direct link to the source material. So
it's like they're babies, and they're birthing it again in a different format.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
But
that's
it's not
awesome.
Just the sculptors that use that reference; it's the painters as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It goes all the way through.
Yeah, so we'll do everything in-house. We outsource nothing.
Wow. And see, I think that rings true when you look at the level of detail. down to the things that most people may not view with the naked eye, but I'm looking at the pupil and the eye of the horse. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell that a lot of thought and care went into the detail. And when you're getting these high-end collectibles, that's what you want. You want the details. You want it to stand out when it's in your display and someone's coming. You don't want them to see it. You want them to behold it
and feel
you
it,
know
man. I think we spoke about it last time we talked, but I think a really successful statue is when you look at it, you can tell how that character sounds, how they move, what they smell like, and
Yes.
that's our intention. So when that happens, we've done our job right.
You guys are doing your job right. For sure. For sure. All right.
And then I'll show you guys, or Jack and I will show you something pretty cool.
All righty.
So, not especially, but for StatueCon 2026, we've unveiled the Goblin King from The Hobbit.
Wow.
So he's part of our mini statues line. So, smaller than 6 scale, more accessible for people. Over the years, a lot of people have asked us to do the Goblin King. Like, we love creatures, so we'd never done him before. He's quite a hideous guy, so...
Yeah. I'm looking at the scabs. And he needs a couple antibiotics.
Yeah.
So what?
A discussion point for this one was if we do them in 6 scale or in miniature format. And I think in 6 scale, you're looking at like a $1,200 price point because he is larger than your average.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he'd be about this tall on 6 scale.
And he's big and bulky, and it's a lot of material to work with. So ultimately, I think in this day and age, at the moment, miniature format is the best decision that we've made.
Yeah.
But it's not to say we'll do him in 1/6 in the future.
Yeah. But I think that's appreciated because we have to be cognizant of today's economy as well, even amongst collectors of high end expensive pieces. They're still feeling the crunch, so it's appreciated just to have the thought of, we're going to give you this character, we'll put it in a format that maybe he's a little more easily obtainable, and then perhaps in the future we'll give you a larger scale. So
Exactly.
I love the fact that you guys are thinking about your customer base.
Oh, always. Like, without fans and customers, this all goes away. Like, it's all about the community, Like, we have to serve the community, and that's our privilege and our honor to do exactly that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the level the level of detail, and all I can think of is he should come with a side box of penicillin for the But that means you guys did an excellent job in the depiction. Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty gross. But the paint he looks translucent, and all the bubbly pimples.
Yeah.
Everything shows up.
And that staff looks great. Like his
Yeah, so you guys are one of the first in the world to see this.
World exclusive.
Yeah.
World exclusive.
Yeah.
StatueCon 2026. Collector's own. Much appreciation. All right.
And here's another newer piece. This has been revealed, I think, a few months ago. But Smeagol and Deagle, everything's about to go down. Like, this is a quieter moment in the film, but directly after this is when they discover the ring, and everything goes dark from there. It's the first time we've ever sculpted Andy Serkis or Smeagol pre-corruption. We've done sculptures of Andy Serkis before, but never from Lord of the Rings. So that was cool to do that, and I think it's also the first time we've ever done Deagle.
Yeah.
And then the boat floating in the water is a trick that we're quite proud of.
You guys pulled it off. It looks great because, like, simultaneously, it's like both hemispheres of your brain is working because you're looking at them on the water above, but you can't help but at the same time take a look at the demonic fish, so to say, beneath them, and the tree roots and everything going on, even down to like the map, the cartography in the base. This is amazing, like the level of detail and what we're capturing on camera can't do it justice. You really need to see this with like the naked eye because the level of detail is next level.
That's so true, man. Like, I'm seeing statues here, you know, from other companies, and I've seen photos because I'm a collector too. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool, you know, maybe I'll get that. But then you see it in real life, and you're like, oh,
Oh yeah,
I have to get that, you know, I have to get that.
I'm thinking that now about this piece. And it, I was just talking about sticking to budget and being very purposeful with how I spend throughout the rest of the year. Not for just a budget, but for a space perspective. But when you see certain pieces, your mind starts going, well, I could put this by the aquarium because it makes sense because they're on the water. You know how you
You're
talk
finding
yourself,
reasons, yeah.
you talk yourself into a piece, and this is amazing. Like that water, the water looks exquisite, even down to the. And I hate to say this because there's a perception that I'm a foot person in the community, but I have to call out even down to like the dirt on the bottom of the foot. Like that's the level of detail. If you guys could see inside the mouths of the characters, like the teeth, the color, it's amazing. That sculpt is next level.
Thank you, man. There's nothing wrong with being a foot person. We've been trapped in Middle Earth for 25 years. We've made so many feet, these big, dirty hobbit feet.
That's a good perspective.
Yeah.
That's a good perspective. All right, and then we have some other first reveals here.
Yep. These tents. We've been doing Warhammer 4 years now, I think. 3 or 4 years. We we were doing 6 scale. That's predominantly what we're known for. We've done a few quarter scale pieces in the past. With Warhammer, they're all so massive that a 6 scale character ends up being a traditional quarter scale
Yep.
size. So talking to a few people, you know, out in the community and internally in our team, we decided we'd have a go at 10th scale Space Marines, which ends up being a traditional 6 scale character
Yep.
because Space Marines are so huge. Um, we really love them, and so far the feedback from the community has been really, really positive.
I know my guy Black Ice is a Warhammer fan, so I'm pretty sure he's probably like foaming at the mouth to get these into the collection. I can see it coming soon. I'll probably have a conversation with him later where he'll be like, I wasn't thinking about it, but I might have to bring them home. So you may get your first pre-orders
Yeah.
this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
we've got another 10th scale Warhammer piece over here. So that's Warhammer 40,000. This is technically,
man.
we're going to brand this one Total War from the video game, but it's Age of Sigmar, Total War, Archaon the Ever Chosen.
This looks great.
On his steed, Dorgar.
This looks great. And even, so with this particular piece, even if you aren't a Warhammer fan and don't have a familiarity with the lore, I can see if you're just a fan of this type of art, wanting this piece in a collection because it can smell like you can kind of pair it with other pieces that's along this genre. So it has some crossover appeal, definitely.
I always try and like separate myself from the IP a little bit and go like, if this isn't Lord of the Rings or if this isn't Warhammer, is it still cool? Like, is it cool in its own right? And I think this one is too.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's one of the most heavy metal things we've made in a long time.
That shield, that shield is amazing. The helmet, the shield.
This one had switch out swords. Depending which way you want to go, you can have a flaming sword.
Amazing. Amazing. The helmet, the shield, the flaming sword. Like the first thing that came to mind, and I'm a Warhammer fan, but I thought about like there's a Ghost Rider piece where it's like a Ghost Rider on a horse and he has the flames around him. I would like pair the two of them up like a proximity piece and just have like a almost like a four horsemen or two horsemen type of setup going because it would just pair so well with it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Now I want a Ghost Rider to put next to that.
Yeah, it's all about, you have some collectors that they have to collect the line, and then you have some collectors that collect within a theme.
Yep.
And I think, this is universal. It could go either way. It could go either way. as my brain is working overtime trying to figure out how I can, how I can justify bringing this home. This is amazing. This is amazing.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Well, listen, gentlemen, we won't hold you too long. We do appreciate everything that you guys, first of all, do for the community, the art, the outreach, the thought, the art again, and just for everything that you guys have brought to StatueCon and everything that you bring to our collecting community. It's a pleasure, and we'll link back up. Thank you both.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Peggy.
Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.